Sagittarius. Let's get into your tarot card reading today, Sag, because today we're going to do a general check-in. Let's check in on the energy around you. Let's see where you're at right now. Let's see what the energy is around you. See if this is your reading. We're tapping into you. And we'll see how it's... Okay, with the Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups. You're really trying to think of Three of Pentacles. Could be work. What's what area of life? The Hermit. Okay, we'll narrow down the Three of Pentacles, but we have the Four of Cups, the Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles. Right now, you're in a contemplation mode. Contemplation mode? That's not a word. You're in a contemplative mode. You're in contemplation, let's just say it that way. There's a lot of thinking going on inside that brain of yours, Sag. Little nagging work in the Three of Pentacles as you're trying to either create balance, see if you want to work on something, see if it's worth it. What is the Three of Pentacles? What is the situation? What is Sag considering or thinking about or not sure about? Or Six of Swords. The Devil's in reverse. The Six of Swords and the Star. Page of Swords. You're going back and forth on whether you're leaving something behind. You're trying to figure out if something's for you here. You know, if you're in your career, is this the right job? Is this the right career? Is this where I want to be? Right? If it's a house, is this the house I want to live in? Is this where I want to raise my children, or where I want to retire, where I want to grow old? So however it applies, if it's a relationship, do I want to be in this relationship? Do I like this person? Are we compatible? So there's an element right now where you're uncertain about where you're at in life in general or in a specific situation, and you're trying to figure out if you should leave this behind, move in a different direction, what's going to make you happy, where do you want to go, what do you want? And right now you're going back and forth on whether where you are is really where it is that you want to be in your future. Okay. There's the Ace of Wands, and there's the Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, trying to get creative. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Is that... just throwing cards around everywhere, Sag. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Is that Sag? Or is that someone else in Sag's life? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Let's get to the mystery of this mysterious card here, Sagittarius. That's what you're considering, whether you give up on it. Seven of Wands is in reverse with the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Is this worth it? Queen of Pentacles could be a person, right? A friendship, a relationship, a parent even. Or you could be a parent and it's about your child. Maybe you have a very difficult child. Ultimately, you're wondering if the challenges, the fights, the struggles, the arguments are worth it. Is this person worth it? Is this situation worth it? Is this job worth it? Is the money worth it? There's clearly a lot of problems, a lot of challenges. This could be just a really difficult coworker at work and you're so sick of dealing with them. Do you really want to deal with it anymore, or is it just best to go find something new? So there's really a strong element where you're trying to figure out if it's worth it. The challenges, the barriers, right? Is it worth it for you, Sag? Okay. So then Spirit Guides, where's the shift? Where's the direction? Where is it going to lead, Sag? Where is this leading, Sag? How are, let's see what they want to... Four of Swords, leading you to the Ten of Cups. Oh. This is really figuring out, this is leading you to happiness. So this situation, this energy, this difficult person, Sag, is leading you to happiness. It's really teaching you how to figure out what's important to you, what makes you happy, what brings joy into your life. So it's really causing you to evaluate what makes you happy. So ultimately the decision that you make here is going to be a decision that's based on your heart and based on what it is that makes you happy. Okay, so what is the decision? No, they don't want me to go there yet. So what's the advice? Well, I'm ahead of the game, Sag. I'm ahead of the game. What's the advice? Well, the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands. So really, the King of Wands, that would be you. And the Tower, to be confident. Let me see what the Page of Swords is. The Two of Wands, the advice is to make different choices, to look at the future and see what type of future you want. That's what the Two of Wands is. It's doing things differently. The Page of Swords is learning how to do things differently. So what is it that you want, Sagittarius, to do differently? What's the Page of Swords? Oh, what's the Page of Swords? Learn what? Do. Oh, hold on. That card flipped like 4 times while I was shuffling, but it's the Wheel of Fortune and it came up right. The Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What they want you to do differently is to trust your intuition. Don't doubt it. Your intuition might be telling you something, and then you might overanalyze it, overthink it. Someone might put a doubt in your mind. They do not want you to doubt your intuition. It's time that you trust your intuition, your gut feeling. That's what they want you to do differently, is learn how to trust yourself. So your spidey sense is tingling, something's telling you something. listen to it, Sag, because it's not wrong. So they want you to be confident in that. That will help you to make the decision, make the best choice for yourself, and to know that you're making the right choice. So that's the advice, is trust your intuition, do not doubt it. If that's the message you're getting in meditation, that's the message you're getting in the gut feeling, do not ignore it. That is the right action to take for you, Sag. Okay, so before we find out what actions you actually take and how the situation plays out for you, we're going to grab some oracles as per usual. Let's grab them, baby. All right. What do you need to surrender to? Let me know how you think about this new reading. I'm changing up the style just a little bit, but it's still kind of my general reading. Always open to opinions. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that, and of course some of the changes I'm making. All right, let's see what you need to... there's the person, Sag. There's the person. Surrender to the idea that you can fix someone. It is time for a relationship to shift. It does not work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Wiser words have never been spoken, darling. All right. For those of you where this is revolving around your career, your finances, well, let's get you your career advice. What's the career advice? Ups and downs, yeah. Okay. These cards are skipping and a hopping and a flying and a jumping. Okay. Ups and downs. Your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. And in the flow. Tap, no, there's no word, there's no tap. Excuse me, let's read the card here. Sagittarius, the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life that you really want to have. So for some of you, you may be really wanting to make sure that you're fulfilling your purpose or making a difference. So for those of you where that applies, what's the soul card? What's the soul card for Sag? So, environmentalists, we have some earth angels. Hold on. We have some nutritionists. So you conduct healing work with your culinary skills. And environmentalist, you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. If you're like an herbologist, this for me spells like a certified herbologist. I'm a certified herbal skincare specialist. I took a course for that, but you might be an herbologist or studying herbs for healing here. And, well, as I'm saying that, books, someone's definitely doing some studying. You connect to your life purpose with your involvement in books. Okay. All right, Sag, let's do it. Let's see where this is leading you. Let's see what you decide to do. Let's see what actions you take. Let's see how this plays out. Let's just find out. So how does this, what does Sag do? What actions do they take? How does it play out for them? How are they feeling? What's going on here? The death and rebirth in reverse. The Tower. Holy camole. What's with that? The Wheel of Fortune. Well, Sagittarius, the Five of Swords. It's a very powerful energy. This is 3 major arcanas in where this is leading. There was a resistance to change, a resistance to do things differently, a resistance to see something, a resistance to take action, but you're actually taking action. I see you moving in a brand new direction. So your intuition was telling you that this job, this person, this house, this situation was not the right situation for you. And no matter how difficult or challenging it's going to be, you will be walking away from it because it's no longer serving your higher calling, right? You're a data entry specialist. You don't just want to type anymore. You want to go heal the world with your herbs. So there's an element where you just feel called and you're ready to do something differently. But I feel like there was a resistance in the past to make this change, or to, what was the resistance, so I can understand that? Because, oh, you've alchemized that, baby. There's the Wheel of Fortune, Sag. New cycle, wheel spinning in your favor, transmutation, and alchemy. But let's see this, because there was a resistance to change or to see something. What is this resistance? What was the death and rebirth in reverse? Let's understand. 6 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. The Page of Wands. This is interesting. Okay. The resistance here, and what had to change, or what you did change, was dealing with difficult people. So it's like, let's go to the career, you had a really difficult coworker, and every time she talked to you, or he talked to you, they were just ignorant, selfish, calling you names, putting you down, talking behind your back, doing all this smack, this shit, this just BS. And it's the way that you dealt with them. And here, it's going to be what you did differently, or what the resistance was was number one, not giving them the attention they deserve. They call you up, they start getting confrontational, they start doing all this shit. Don't get involved, walk away, let it go, ignore them, go to HR. There's like an element where the resistance was the way that you're dealing with difficult people. And that is what you changed. And the way that you've changed doing that, some of you, I just feel like it's not getting involved and just simply walking away, or not letting it bother you, or not letting it get to you. And some of you, I just feel like it's really, like, it's not arguing with this person. Some people just like to argue. You know, we all met those people. They just like to argue. It's like, what are you doing? Why do you just want to argue? They like it. They fine, whatever. So that's what the resistance was changing the way you're dealing with difficult people. And you've changed the way that you're dealing with those difficult people in those situations. So, and it has to do with the communication aspect of it, Sag, the way you're speaking to them, speaking to yourself, or not speaking at all. So there was a resistance to change, or see, it could not even be just change the way you're acting. It could just be seeing that that person's purposely being difficult or purposely causing problems, right? And some people do it on purpose. Whatever it is, that was the resistance, is the way that you're dealing with those difficult people. That's what's changed, and that's what's going to bring you into a better cycle for yourself. Maybe you're trying to work things out with this person, thinking, you know, if I'm nice, if I'm kind, if I bend over backwards, if I'm respectful, they'll be respectful back. Doesn't always work that way. So however that resistance applies, there was a resistance there, but you're no longer resisting to see that or to change that, and you've changed the way that you're dealing with those difficult people, and it's created a cycle change for you. Ultimately, because the Five of Swords is here. Yeah, it's walking away from talking to them. It has to do with talking to these people, Sag. That's what it is. It's just resisting the temptation, the urge, the desire, and that's what's changed. That's what's created a transfer in your energy. So you're doing good. You're trusting your spidey sense, and you're no longer resisting making the change that I feel you know you need to make. And that change is bringing in a lot of positive elements around you. Do you want to say anything else about that Wheel of Fortune, or just knowing that there's blessing and abundance is good enough for Sag? What do you want to say about that? The Ten of Swords. It's time that you see, I don't know who is this. This may be a very specific message, Sag, but it's literally the way that you're speaking to this person. There's like a very difficult person, this person that you can't fix. And it's just realizing you can't fix them. Some conversations are moot points, some conversations are a waste of your time, and that's really what it is. It's knowing when to stop. Right? It's knowing when to let go, when to stop, when not to bother anymore. And that's sort of what, once you stop, whether it's stop talking to this person, stop trying to help this person, stop letting this person piss you off, whatever is going on with this mofo, the second that you stop allowing them to do that, well, you're not anymore. And that's what's creating the shift. You've decided to walk away from that. So, and you're confident in the right choice. Why was there a lack of confidence in the first place? Or why wasn't Sag trusting their intuition then? I feel like I'm missing something, Sag, so I don't know why. The Wheel. You're afraid it was the wrong decision. You were afraid, you know, you'd end up homeless or jobless or single with no love, or end up in a city where you don't know anybody. You were a little bit afraid that it wouldn't go your way and that it wasn't the right move for you. And you realized that it was the right move for you. It is going to go your way. That was the reason, was the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the outcome is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to go the opposite way of what that fear was. You're investing in yourself and you're going to see progress. Sag, that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. That's the energy, and that's how it's going to play out for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. And as per usual, let's close your reading off with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What's the answer for Sagittarius? Yes, when you're ready. We have another one here. So yes, when you're ready. And if you had a second question, are you going back and forth? What was that second question? Oh, never. All right, Sag. I truly wish you the best of luck. Till next time.